Want to impress your mates? Imagine the look on their faces when they see a spread that's not only delicious, but also a feast for the eyes. A Mediterranean appetizer platter is what you need. It's a perfect blend of flavors and textures that will transport your taste buds straight to the sun-soaked coasts of the Mediterranean. Think sun-drenched flavors, fresh ingredients, and vibrant colors. Imagine the juiciness of ripe tomatoes, the briny burst of olives, and the creamy delight of hummus and tzatziki. This platter is all about simple, delicious food that's easy to make and even easier to enjoy. You don't need to be a master chef to pull this off. Just a few fresh ingredients and a bit of love. This ain't just about the food, it's about the experience. It's about bringing people together, creating memories, and sharing moments of joy and laughter. Imagine your mates gathered round, dipping, sharing, and soaking up the good vibes, the clinking of glasses, the chatter of friends, and the shared enjoyment of a meal well prepared. Get ready for a taste of the Mediterranean sunshine right in your own kitchen. With just a bit of effort, you can create an atmosphere that's warm, inviting, and utterly delicious. So, gather your ingredients, invite your friends, and let the feast begin. Right, let's get down to business. This platter is all about variety, so we've got creamy dips, salty bites, fresh veggies, and more. Don't fancy olives? Swap them out. See something you love? Double up. This is your platter. Make it your own. Hummus is a crowd pleaser. Blitz a can of chickpeas, some tahini, garlic, lemon juice, and a glug of olive oil in a food processor. Season with salt and pepper and whiz it up until smooth. Can't find tahini? No worries, just use a bit more olive oil. This Greek yogurt dip is super refreshing. Grate some cucumber and squeeze out the excess water. Mix it with Greek yogurt, chopped fresh dill, minced garlic, a squeeze of lemon juice, and a pinch of salt. Done and dusted! Olive extravaganza, bursting with brininess. Olives are a must-have on a Mediterranean platter. Grab a mix of green and black olives, pitted or not, your choice. Want to jazz them up? Toss them with a bit of olive oil, lemon zest, and a sprinkle of dried oregano. Feta fiesta, tangy and crumbly. Feta cheese adds a lovely tangy bite. Simply crumble it over your platter or serve it on the side. Crunchy cucumber and tomato salad. A refreshing delight. This salad adds a lovely fresh element. Chop up some cucumber and tomatoes and toss them with a simple dressing of olive oil, lemon juice, salt, and pepper. Now for the fun part, plating up. This is where you get to be creative and make your Mediterranean feast look as good as it tastes. Presentation is key, and with these vibrant ingredients, it's easy to create a visually stunning spread. Grab a large platter or a few smaller ones. The choice of platter can set the tone for your entire presentation. A large rustic wooden board can give a more casual, family-style feel, while elegant ceramic platters can add a touch of sophistication. Spoon the hummus and tzatziki into bowls and arrange them on the platter. These dips are the heart of your Mediterranean spread, so place them prominently. You can use colorful bowls to make them stand out even more. Pile the olives and feta next to the dips. The briny olives and creamy feta add a wonderful contrast in both flavor and texture. Next up, the veggies. Slice up cucumbers, carrots, bell peppers, anything you fancy, and arrange them around the dips. Fresh, crisp vegetables not only add a burst of color, but also provide a refreshing crunch that complements the creamy dips perfectly. Add a handful of cherry tomatoes for a pop of color. Their juicy sweetness will balance the savory elements of the platter. Don't forget the pita bread. It's essential for scooping up all those delicious dips. Warm it up and cut it into triangles for easy dipping. Warm pita is soft and perfect for scooping up the hummus and tzatziki. Cutting it into triangles makes it easy for guests to grab and enjoy. Finally, sprinkle some fresh herbs like parsley or mint over the top. This not only adds a burst of freshness, but also makes your platter look even more inviting. And there you have it, a Mediterranean masterpiece that's as beautiful as it is delicious. Enjoy! Your platter is ready to rock and roll. Imagine the look on your guests' faces when they see this beautifully arranged Mediterranean appetizer platter. It's not just food, it's an experience. The vibrant colors, the variety of textures, and the enticing aromas all come together to create a feast for the senses. This is more than just a meal. It's a celebration of flavors and cultures. Put it out with some napkins and let your guests dig in. Watch as they marvel at the assortment of delicious bites, from creamy hummus to tangy olives, and everything in between. The joy of sharing food is universal, and this platter is designed to bring people together. It's perfect for sparking conversations and creating memories. Want to go the extra mile? Adding those final touches can make all the difference. It's the little details that elevate your platter from great to unforgettable. Think about adding some extra garnishes, like a sprinkle of sea salt or a dash of smoked paprika. These small additions can enhance the flavors and make your presentation even more appealing. A sprinkle of fresh herbs like parsley or mint adds a lovely finishing touch. Fresh herbs not only add a burst of color, but also a fresh, aromatic flavor that can brighten up any dish. They are the perfect way to add a touch of elegance and sophistication to your platter. Plus, they show that you've put thought and care into your presentation. A drizzle of good quality olive oil over the dips elevates the flavors. Olive oil is a staple in Mediterranean cuisine, known for its rich, fruity flavor and health benefits. Using a high-quality olive oil can make a noticeable difference in the taste of your dips and appetizers. It's a simple yet effective way to enhance the overall dining experience. This platter is perfect for parties, potlucks, or just a casual get-together with friends. It's versatile and can be adapted to suit any occasion. Whether you're hosting a formal dinner party or a laid-back barbecue, this platter is sure to impress. It's all about bringing people together and creating a warm, inviting atmosphere. It's all about sharing good food and good times. There's something special about gathering around a table and enjoying a meal with loved ones. It's a time to relax, unwind, and connect with each other. This platter is designed to facilitate those moments, making it easy for everyone to enjoy a variety of delicious bites. So, get your mates round, crack open a bottle of something chilled, and enjoy the Mediterranean vibes. Whether it's a crisp white wine, a refreshing beer, or a homemade cocktail, the right drink can complement your platter perfectly. So, raise a glass, toast to good times, and savor the flavors of the Mediterranean. Cheers to delightful gatherings and unforgettable moments.
Paris, the city of love, lights, and yummy food, has a secret weapon: crème brûlée. This iconic dessert, with its creamy custard base and caramelized sugar top, is a favorite among locals and tourists alike. But did you know that this sweet treat has a fascinating history that dates back centuries? Let's dive into the world of crème brûlée and uncover its secrets. This sweet treat is a real superstar in French cooking. Its origins are a bit of a mystery, with some claiming it was first made in the kitchens of the Palace of Versailles, while others believe it was a creation of Catalan cuisine. Regardless of its beginnings, crème brûlée has become a symbol of French culinary excellence. Right in the middle of the city, there's a cozy little bistro called Chez Antoine, famous for its crème brûlée. This charming spot has been serving up this delectable dessert for over 50 years, and it's become a must-visit for anyone with a sweet tooth. The bistro's warm ambiance and friendly staff make it the perfect place to enjoy a slice of Parisian life. Get this, they make a whopping 1,000 of these every single day. The chefs at Chez Antoine have perfected the art of crème brûlée, using only the finest ingredients and traditional techniques. Each dessert is carefully crafted, from the rich vanilla custard to the perfectly caramelized sugar crust. It's no wonder people flock to this bistro from all over the world. So what's the big deal? What makes Chez Antoine's crème brûlée so special? It's all about the balance of flavors and textures. The creamy custard is infused with real vanilla beans, giving it a rich and aromatic flavor. The caramelized sugar top adds a satisfying crunch, creating a delightful contrast with the smooth custard beneath. And let's not forget the presentation. Each crème brûlée is served in a beautiful ceramic dish, making it a feast for the eyes as well as the taste buds. Stick with us, and we'll spill the beans on this Parisian dessert, from its history to how it's made and why everyone loves it. We'll take you behind the scenes at Chez Antoine, where you'll see the chefs in action and learn their secrets. You'll also hear from some of the bistro's loyal customers who'll share their love for this iconic dessert. So get ready to indulge in the world of crème brûlée, a treat that's as timeless as the city of Paris itself. Crème brûlée, which means burnt cream, is a dessert that has captured the hearts and taste buds of many around the world. Its rich, creamy custard base topped with a contrasting layer of hard caramel is a delightful combination that has stood the test of time. This delectable treat has been around for ages, with its origins shrouded in mystery and debate. The earliest known recipes date back centuries, and its exact birthplace is still a topic of culinary discussion. Nobody knows for sure where it came from, but some folks think it started in England way back in the 1600s as burnt cream. The English version was simple yet elegant, often served at grand banquets and royal feasts. Others say it's from Spain, where they have something similar called crema catalana. This Spanish cousin of creme brulee is flavored with citrus and cinnamon, giving it a unique twist that sets it apart from its English counterpart, but it was the French who really made creme brulee fancy. French chefs took the basic concept and elevated it to new heights, incorporating it into the menus of fine dining establishments, and making it a symbol of French culinary excellence. By the 1700s, everyone in France, rich and not so rich, was eating it. It became a beloved dessert enjoyed by all social classes, from the bustling street markets to the opulent dining rooms of the aristocracy. The French perfected the art of creating the perfect caramelized top, using a hot iron or later, a kitchen torch, to achieve that signature crackling crust. Today, creme brulee continues to evolve, with chefs around the world experimenting with new flavors and techniques. From vanilla bean to matcha and even savory versions, this classic dessert remains a canvas for culinary creativity. Despite these modern twists, the essence of creme brulee, a creamy custard base with a caramelized sugar top, remains unchanged, a testament to its enduring appeal. Creme brulee is all about simple ingredients done right. You just need heavy cream, egg yolks, sugar, and vanilla. The cream and yolks make it rich and smooth, the sugar makes it sweet and gives it that crunchy top, and the vanilla gives it that warm, yummy flavor. Making it is easy peasy. You heat the cream and vanilla, whisk the yolks and sugar, then mix it all together. Chez Antoine has been a favorite spot in Paris for a long time. It was opened in 1928 by Antoine Dubois, a young chef with big dreams. He wanted a place where people could hang out, chat, and enjoy good food made with love. The restaurant is super cozy, with old photos on the walls, antique mirrors, and soft lighting. It's the perfect place to chill with friends and family. So why do people go nuts for creme brulee? This classic French dessert has captured the hearts and taste buds of many around the world. But what is it about this seemingly simple dish that makes it so irresistible? It's all about that perfect mix of crunchy and creamy. The moment you crack through the caramelized sugar crust, you're met with a satisfying crunch that contrasts beautifully with the smooth, velvety custard beneath. You crack the sugary top, and underneath is the smooth, creamy custard. This dual texture is a sensory delight, offering a unique experience with every bite. The custard itself is rich and luscious, made from simple ingredients like cream, eggs, and vanilla, yet it delivers a depth of flavor that's hard to beat. The burnt sugar is a little bitter, which makes the sweet cream even better. This slight bitterness from the caramelized sugar balances the sweetness of the custard, creating a harmonious blend of flavors that keeps you coming back for more. Sophie, a regular at Chez Antoine, says, "It's that perfect sweet and creamy combo. The contrast between the crunchy top and the smooth custard is just divine. Every time I take a bite, it feels like a little piece of heaven. And that crunchy top, forget about it." The caramelized sugar layer is not just a textural element, it adds a complex flavor profile that elevates the entire dessert. The process of torching the sugar to create that perfect crust is an art in itself. I could eat this every single day. Creme brulee is more than just a dessert, it's an experience. From the first crack of the sugar crust to the last spoonful of creamy custard, it's a journey of flavors and textures that leaves a lasting impression. No wonder people adore it so much. In a world that's always changing, creme brulee is a comforting classic. It's simple but special. Maybe it's because it's made with just a few ingredients, or maybe it reminds us of cozy times with family. Whatever the reason, creme brulee is a winner. It's a dessert that everyone loves no matter where they come from. Creme brulee is more than just a dessert, it's a symbol of Paris and great French food. It's simple, but it's amazing. That creamy texture, the vanilla flavor, and that crunchy top, it's a party in your mouth. So, if you're ever in Paris, go to Chez Antoine and try their famous creme brulee. You'll see why everyone loves it so much. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're diving into a recipe that's near and dear to my heart, pasta e fagioli. It's an easy pasta e fagioli recipe that's perfect for those chilly evenings when you need a warm hug in a bowl. Pasta e fagioli, for those unfamiliar, is a classic Italian soup that truly embodies comfort food. We're talking pasta, beans, a rich tomato broth, and just a touch of aromatic herbs. It's the kind of dish that makes you want to curl up on the couch with a good book and a warm blanket. The best part, this recipe is incredibly easy to make. You'll be surprised how quickly you can whip up a pot of this deliciousness. So gather your ingredients and let's get cooking. Before we dive into the recipe, let me introduce you to our first essential item, paper towels. Trust me, they're our best friend when it comes to achieving that perfectly crispy pancetta or bacon. We'll be cooking the pancetta until it's golden brown and irresistibly crispy. Once it's done, we'll use these trusty paper towels to soak up any excess grease. This step ensures that our soup has a lovely balance of flavors without being overly heavy. Remember, we want that pancetta nice and crisp for later when we use it as a topping. It adds a wonderful textural element to the soup, so keep those paper towels handy, and let's move on to the next step. Now that our pancetta is sizzling away on the stove, let's grab a plate. This is where we'll set aside our crispy pancetta once it's done cooking. Make sure the plate is clean and ready to receive those golden brown morsels. As the pancetta cools down on the plate, it will continue to crisp up, achieving that perfect crunch we all love. Remember, we'll be using this crispy pancetta as a topping for our pasta e fagioli, adding a burst of flavor and texture to every bite. So let's keep an eye on that pancetta and get ready to transfer it to our plate once it reaches that perfect golden hue. For this recipe, we'll be using a heavy pot or a Dutch oven. This is essential for developing those deep, rich flavors that make pasta e fagioli so comforting. The heavy bottom of the pot distributes heat evenly, preventing any hot spots and ensuring that our soup cooks consistently. Plus, the tall sides are perfect for simmering all those delicious ingredients together. I personally love using my Dutch oven for this recipe because it retains heat beautifully. This means our soup will stay warm and inviting long after it's done cooking. So, grab your favorite heavy pot or Dutch oven, and let's start building those layers of flavor. As we cook the pancetta and build the base of our soup, we'll be using a handy tool, the slotted spoon. This trusty utensil is essential for removing the cooked pancetta from the pot while leaving all that flavorful rendered fat behind. The slots allow the excess grease to drip back into the pot, infusing our soup with a rich, savory depth. We don't want to lose any of that delicious flavor. Plus, using a slotted spoon ensures that our pancetta pieces are transferred to the plate without any extra grease, keeping them nice and crispy. So, keep that slotted spoon close by, and let's continue building those incredible flavors in our soup. Now, let's talk about the vessels that will hold our comforting pasta e fagioli, our serving bowls. I love choosing bowls that are not only practical but also visually appealing. Opt for bowls that are deep enough to hold a generous portion of soup, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in all those delicious flavors. Consider the material of the bowls as well. Ceramic bowls retain heat beautifully, keeping your soup warm throughout your meal. And of course, don't be afraid to add a touch of personality. Choose bowls that reflect your style and make the dining experience even more enjoyable. Now, let's talk about the heart of our pasta e fagioli, the ingredients. Each element brings its own unique flavor and texture to the table, creating a symphony of deliciousness. We'll be using pancetta or bacon for that smoky, savory depth that forms the foundation of our soup. Onions, carrots, and celery, our holy trinity of flavor, add a touch of sweetness and aromatic complexity. Cannellini beans, with their creamy texture and mild flavor, provide a hearty element to the soup. And of course, we can't forget the pasta. Small pasta shapes like ditalini or macaroni are perfect for soaking up all that delicious broth. Canned diced tomatoes add a touch of brightness and acidity, while chicken broth forms the base of our soup, bringing everything together. And finally, a touch of fresh herbs like rosemary and thyme elevates the flavors to a whole new level. Alright, are you ready to create some magic in the kitchen? Let's walk through the steps of making our comforting pasta e fagioli. First, we'll render that beautiful pancetta or bacon until it's crispy and golden brown. Remove it from the pot using our trusty slotted spoon and set it aside on a plate lined with paper towels. Next, we'll add our aromatic vegetables, onions, carrots, and celery, to the pot and cook them until they're softened and fragrant. This is where the magic starts to happen. Now it's time to add our cannellini beans, diced tomatoes, chicken broth, and those fragrant herbs to the pot. Bring everything to a simmer and let those flavors meld together. Finally, we'll add our pasta and cook it until it's al dente, tender yet still with a slight bite. Now comes the fun part, adding those finishing touches that elevate our pasta e fagioli to a whole new level. Remember that crispy pancetta we set aside earlier? It's time to crumble it over our soup, adding a burst of salty, smoky flavor and a delightful crunch to every bite. Fresh basil leaves bring a touch of freshness and vibrancy to the soup, while grated Parmesan cheese adds a salty, nutty depth that complements the other flavors beautifully. And for a final flourish, a drizzle of good quality olive oil adds richness and a luxurious mouthfeel. Feel free to get creative with your toppings. You can also add a sprinkle of red pepper flakes for a touch of heat, or a dollop of pesto for an extra layer of flavor. This recipe for pasta e fagioli is incredibly satisfying and perfect for sharing with loved ones. It yields 4 generous servings, making it ideal for a cozy family dinner or a heartwarming meal with friends. And the best part? From start to finish, this recipe takes approximately 40 minutes to prepare. That's right, in under an hour, you can have a pot of comforting, flavorful pasta e fagioli, ready to warm your heart and soul. So, gather your ingredients, put on your apron, and let's get cooking. We're almost there, just a few final touches to ensure our pasta e fagioli is the best it can be. For a heartier, thicker consistency, gently mash some of the beans against the side of the pot. This will release their starches and create a creamier texture. Now it's time to adjust the seasoning. Taste the soup and add salt and pepper to your liking. Remember, you can always add more, but you can't take it away, so season gradually. Finally, stir in a handful of fresh spinach leaves just before serving. They'll wilt slightly in the heat of the soup, adding a pop of color and a boost of nutrients. And there you have it! Our comforting and flavorful pasta e fagioli is ready to be enjoyed. I hope you give this recipe a try and experience the joy of creating this classic Italian dish in your own kitchen. Don't forget to share your creations with me. Tag me on social media and let me know how your pasta e fagioli turns out. I love seeing your culinary masterpieces. Until next time, happy cooking! There's something so comforting about a warm, familiar meal. It's like a ritual that brings us back to simpler times, evoking memories of family gatherings and cozy evenings at home. The aroma, the taste, the warmth, it all comes together to create a sense of well-being. Comfort food is like a big hug on a plate. It's the kind of meal that wraps you in a blanket of nostalgia and satisfaction, making everything feel just a little bit better. It nourishes our bodies and souls. These meals are more than just food. They are a source of emotional sustenance, providing comfort during tough times and joy during celebrations. But comfort food doesn't have to be boring. In fact, it can be an exciting culinary adventure. By adding a modern twist, we can elevate these classic dishes to new heights. We are seeing a trend of classic dishes getting exciting updates. Chefs and home cooks alike are experimenting with new ingredients and techniques to breathe new life into old favorites. Take mac and cheese, for example. This beloved childhood favorite is being reinvented with gourmet ingredients and creative combinations. This childhood favorite gets a flavor boost with additions like smoked Gouda or even kimchi. These unexpected twists make the dish even more delightful and intriguing. Casseroles are also making a comeback. These versatile dishes are perfect for busy weeknights and can be customized to suit any taste. They are perfect for using up leftovers and trying new flavor combinations. With a little creativity, you can transform simple ingredients into a delicious and satisfying meal. Imagine a creamy chicken casserole with a hint of chipotle pepper. The smoky heat adds a new dimension to this classic dish. Or a vegetarian version with roasted vegetables and a blend of Italian cheeses. The possibilities are endless. You can mix and match ingredients to create your own unique version. These dishes are all about indulgence and creativity. They invite you to play with flavors and textures, making each meal a delightful experience. Don't be afraid to experiment with new flavors and ingredients. The kitchen is your playground, and comfort food is the perfect canvas for your culinary creativity. Fusion dishes are another exciting trend. By blending global flavors with traditional comfort foods, we can create something truly unique and delicious. Think Korean BBQ tacos, sushi burritos, or Indian spiced shepherd's pie. These innovative combinations bring a new level of excitement to our favorite comfort foods. Spices from around the world can also add a new dimension to comfort food. A dash of exotic spice can transform a familiar dish into an extraordinary experience. Desserts are not left behind in this culinary adventure. Classic sweets are being reimagined with bold flavors and creative presentations. Imagine a matcha tiramisu, churro ice cream sandwiches, or lavender-infused creme brulee. These desserts offer a delightful twist on traditional favorites. The world of comfort food is evolving, and it's an exciting time to be a food lover. So, embrace the change, get creative in the kitchen, and enjoy the delicious journey of reimagined comfort food. The joy of baking is something truly special. It's a craft that brings people together, creating moments of joy and satisfaction. The smell of freshly baked goods fills the house with warmth and happiness. It's a scent that can instantly make a place feel like home. Recently, we've seen a surge in home baking. Families are spending more time in the kitchen, creating delicious memories together. People are discovering the therapeutic and delicious world of dough and ovens. It's a way to unwind and express creativity. One trend that's taken the baking world by storm is creative focaccia. This isn't just bread, it's an edible masterpiece. This Italian bread is like a blank canvas for culinary artists. Bakers are turning simple dough into stunning visual feasts. People are using herbs, vegetables, and even edible flowers to create stunning and delicious works of art. Each loaf tells a unique story. Another popular trend is jam bars. These delightful treats are perfect for any occasion. These sweet treats are easy to make and even easier to customize. You can experiment with different flavors and textures. Use your favorite jams, fresh fruit, or even a sprinkle of granola for added texture. The possibilities are endless. Baking is about more than just following a recipe. It's an adventure in the kitchen, a chance to try new things and see what works. It's about experimenting, having fun, and sharing your creations with loved ones. The joy of baking is in the journey and the smiles it brings. Combining the best of both worlds, some bakers are even experimenting with focaccia jam bars, blending savory and sweet in one delightful bite. Whether you prefer the artistic flair of focaccia or the sweet simplicity of jam bars, there's a baking trend for everyone to enjoy. Our world is full of incredible flavors. Today, people are more adventurous than ever before. We're seeing a growing interest in global cuisines. People are incorporating exotic spices and ingredients into their everyday cooking. Miso, a fermented soybean paste from Japan, adds a rich umami flavor to soups, marinades, and even desserts. Pastéis de nata, creamy Portuguese custard tarts, are popping up in bakeries everywhere. From Korean barbecue to Moroccan tagines, there's a world of flavor waiting to be explored. Don't be afraid to try something new. You might just discover your next favorite dish. Cooking together can be a fun way to explore new flavors. So, gather your loved ones and embark on a culinary adventure at home. Section 4. Weeknight Wonders, Quick and Easy Meals. Life is busy, between work, family, and everything in between. Sometimes it feels like there's no time for cooking. But even on the busiest weeknights, you can still enjoy a delicious and satisfying meal at home. Quick pasta dishes are a lifesaver. Think spaghetti aglio e olio with a squeeze of lemon or a simple tomato sauce with fresh basil. One-pan meals are another great option. Roast vegetables and protein together for a complete meal that requires minimal cleanup. Embrace convenience without sacrificing flavor. There are plenty of quick and easy recipes out there that will make weeknight cooking a breeze. Smoothies are another quick option, perfect for breakfast or a snack. And don't forget about salads. Fresh, vibrant, and ready in minutes. Section 5. Sweet endings, dessert trends, inspired by drinks. In recent years, the culinary world has seen a delightful fusion of beverages and desserts, creating a new wave of innovative treats that are both visually stunning and tantalizing to the taste buds. Dessert is the perfect way to end a meal. It's that final touch that leaves a lasting impression, and what better way to do that than with a dessert inspired by your favorite drink? And lately, we've been seeing a trend of desserts inspired by popular beverages. Espresso martini lovers rejoice. This trend is not just about flavor but also about the experience and presentation. This sophisticated cocktail has inspired a whole new dessert category. Chefs are getting creative, turning classic drinks into decadent desserts that surprise and delight. Espresso martini pies with coffee-infused chocolate and a hint of vodka are popping up everywhere. These pies are a perfect blend of rich coffee flavor and smooth chocolate with just the right amount of kick. These desserts capture the essence of our favorite drinks in a whole new way. They bring a sense of nostalgia and novelty, making every bite an adventure. They're fun, unexpected, and utterly delicious. Each dessert tells a story, blending the familiar with the new in a delightful dance of flavors. Imagine a slice of creamy mango lassi cake. This dessert takes the traditional Indian drink and transforms it into a luscious cake that's both refreshing and indulgent. Or a refreshing mojito sorbet. The possibilities are endless. From cocktails to smoothies, any drink can inspire a unique dessert creation. These desserts are a testament to the creativity and innovation happening in the culinary world. They push the boundaries of traditional dessert making, offering a fresh and exciting way to enjoy our favorite flavors. Take for instance the matcha tiramisu. This dessert combines the earthy flavors of matcha with the creamy richness of tiramisu, creating a unique and delightful treat. Or a pina colada cheesecake. This tropical twist on a classic dessert brings the flavors of coconut and pineapple to a creamy, indulgent cheesecake. These drink-inspired desserts are not just a trend, they are a celebration of creativity and flavor. They invite us to explore and enjoy the best of both worlds in every bite. Section 6. A world of flavors at your fingertips. From reimagined comfort food to globally inspired desserts, the world of food is constantly evolving. The trends we're seeing today are all about embracing creativity, exploring new flavors, and finding joy in the kitchen. So go ahead, try something new, experiment with different ingredients, and most importantly, have fun. The world of flavors is at your fingertips. After all, cooking is about more than just sustenance. It's about connection, creativity, and the shared experience of a delicious meal. Explore, create, and savor every bite.